talking about you don't have the fast finger-moving solos as you had, you know, in the previous albums, right?
I think maybe your ears have slowed down.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's just that there's so many other guitarists now that are trying to do it, too, that, you know...
No, I think it's partially because I'm playing more melodic and our songwriting's becoming better. So, obviously, my guitar style changes a little bit to fit the songs, you know. But when I still do my guitar solo alone, by myself, you know, I still play just as fast.
Well, he usually uses the main one, 5150, except for the one I was just playing with. This is his number 2 backup for most of the set. He uses this one on Finish What You Started, you know, the new single that we have out. At the same time, Sammy uses the black one here, the Everly brother, Gibson. He recorded it with, though, this one here, the old Gretsch, Chet Atkins Gretsch. This one here he uses for Summer Nights and Get Up off of 5150. Record off of 5150. See here, Sammy Hagar's main guitar. You can see he's from graduated school of Bondurant, speed racing. So he's maybe if he gets out of rock and roll, he'll be into you know, professional race car driver. Then his second backup is this one here. This is one of my favorite ones. You know, that Hagar uses. This one here is an old Telly 12-string. Sammy uses for Eagles Fly, where he does this acoustic ballad that was off that he wrote off his solo record, his last solo record that Edward produced along with Sammy. It's a real pretty song. And outside of that, the rest of them are just these are just backups, or in case he breaks a neck or whatever, you know. We'll take and whip one of these out for him. There's a couple other ones I have too, but they're.
Does Eddie break, you know, strings often?
No. I think out of about the last 100 shows, just because of the maintenance, you know, I do all the preventive maintenance on it. You know, I stretch them right, and I think he's broken one string. On 5150 tour between both guitar players, the only downtime I had was one broken string, I think, between both players out of 110 shows. But they're the greatest bunch of guys I've ever worked with in my life. You know, as far as attitude goes, they're the warmest and nicest people that I think to the whole crew. None of them have any kind of an attitude problem or a what do you call, like a...
Total, we've got like 21 modules. There's, you see there over here also, if you want to put the light over here, we've got another rack of keyboards, 2 DX7s and 2 250s. It uses all this plus more, a lot more in the studio, whatever sound, you know, is necessary. But for live, it works great. It's very reliable, and I just have to make sure that everything's perfect every day. That's my job.
Actually, very little overdub then.
Yeah, that's the way we like to record, because some of the enjoyment of making music is playing live. And if you can't duplicate it live, then you're in trouble. Making a record, yeah, it's fun, but the audience, the one-on-one or the one-on 5,000 or one-on 2,000, you know, that type of feeling.
They say you never record with a click.
No. You know, these guys don't understand what a click is.
It ruins the track. It takes the life off.
Got something to do with the camera, right?
No, in all seriousness, no. It started off with the very first time we ever recorded, and I think Sammy would probably explain it in better terminology than I can. But,
I wasn't there the very first time.
No, I meant as far as the life. If you use a click track, why not use a synthesizer that's hooked up to a computer and use a drum box, and then we'll just put up a picture of the band.
And call yourselves the Pet Shop Boys.
You know, that's really what it's all about. It's like this is a live band. It's like it'd be like doing fake vocals or something. You know, you got to sing. Otherwise, it's not a singer. You got to play guitar. You got to play bass. Drums, the same thing.
You have been pretty much active in this year. How was the year 1980?
Well, if we say it was great, we'd be tooting our own horn, and if we said it was not too good, we'd be lying. So, it was great. I think it was great. Yeah, we did something that's never been done in the history of rock and roll. I don't think it's called the Monsters of Rock. It's where Van Halen has gotten to the point where we can basically tour 10, 11, 12 months a year in the continental U.S. and sell out consistently with 12, 20,000 seaters. And rock and roll has always been a little bit over the edge. Try something different. And something that hadn't been tried is to put a show with 5 major bands on it and travel across the country. And it was great. It was a success.
Confusing.
Oh,
difficult,
yeah. It was
great.
rock and roll.